Thank you, Sir Ryan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. First of all, we would like, on behalf of my co-spokes here, we would like to thank our media friends for joining us today in this press conference. Just to give you a fresh update on what transpired in the pre-conference update, first of all, we'd like to say that we are glad by the orderly and smooth conduct of today's pre-trial conference, which demonstrates that the impeachment process is proceeding in accordance with the rules and on the proper constitutional track. Both the public and the private prosecutors participated in the proceedings, although the private prosecutors remained for the stipulation of exhibits. The impeachment court directed both parties to submit their respective comments on the stipulation process by June 22, after which the matter will be submitted for resolution on June 25. That's from my end. Congresswoman Rene will have her follow-up updates.
Okay, maraming salamat po muli sa lahat ng mga narito para subaybayan ang mga proseso ng pananagutan, lalo na dito sa impeachment trial kay VP Sara Duterte. No, we are gladdened that meron nga pong update sa pre-trial, no, and ongoing po siya habang nagmamark continuously ng evidence ngayon ang private prosecutors with the defense team. We note, however, that Vice President Sara Duterte was not personally present during the pre-trial conference, despite earlier statements that she expressed readiness and willingness to face the charges at the proper court. And in her many submissions, she said that it would be at the impeachment court, which is supposedly starting the process today, no, for the pre-trial conference. Instead, she was represented by legal counsel who appeared and acted on her behalf before the impeachment court. Nevertheless, the prosecution remains ready, focused on the process, and will continue to comply fully with all the directives of the impeachment court as the case moves forward. So nakita po natin na itong proseso na to nagsimula, tutuloy-tuloy po natin to hanggang matapos, no? Na ayon sa due process principles, sa rules ng Senate, and even the Constitution. Alright.
Thank you, Sir Ma'am. We will take the first question from Haji Camino Plegada.
Hello po, good afternoon po, Kongs. Doon po sa pre-trial brief, of course, na-review na po ninyo no, yung nilalaman ng pre-trial brief ng kampo ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Now, ang question po is, nakita po ninyo na, yun nga po, yung sa witnesses, na parang ang gusto lang ay sirain yung credibility ng mga witnesses na ipipresent ng prosecution. Kayo po ba'y umaasa na somehow, pagdating ng trial, ipapakilala or i-explain ng kampo ni VP yung mga nasa acknowledgement receipts, like for example, si Mary Grace Piatos po?
Well, una, babalikan nga natin yung kanilang pre-trial brief, no? Kaya sinasabi natin it's less in substance, it's voluminous, medyo makapal, pero kung titingnan mo, wala talaga siyang substantive na controverting evidence. It's purely general denial, and basically ang nakasasaad doon sa kanilang pre-trial brief ay pagko-question mismo nung proseso, which basically it's what the narrative of the defense from the very start, no. Wala silang naipresenta na substantive controverting evidence na explaining kung bakit itong allegation na to ay dito na kumbaga hindi siya tama, apart from denying it, but explaining. Una, ang tanong ng gusto ng malaman ng taong bayan, saan napunta yung pera pagdating sa pag-utilize ng confidential funds? Ano yung explanation doon sa mga hindi may paliwanag na pera at property sa kanyang salin, na hindi tugma doon sa kanyang income, at the same time, hindi nagre-reflect sa kanyang salin? Ano nga kanilang may paliwanag doon sa mga sinasabing nakatanggap ng mga pera or na sa mga bribery, no, doon sa mga aligasyon na itong mga officials na to nung siya ay nakaupong secretary ng Department of Education ay nakatanggap ng mga pera. So these are the questions that I think not only the court deserves to know an explanation but even the general public. So wala doon eh. Hindi doon naka-narrate. It's more on pure denial or general denial and even questioning the process, which in this case parang hindi na siya kumbaga hindi na siya right way of attacking the evidence of the prosecution because it has already been resolved. The court has already convened as an impeachment court. I mean, the Senate has already convened as an impeachment court. Maganda sana kung meron silang maipapresenta na mga witnesses na magpapatunay kumbaga na sila si Cocoy Villamin, sila si Mary Grace Piatos. Pero yun nga gusto nating malaman kung meron silang pwedeng mai-produce na mga witnesses na sasabihin sila mismo yung pumirma doon. Pero remember, kung babalikan po natin yung naging investigation ng Good Government nung nakaraang kongreso, halimbawa si Cocoy Villamin ay pumirma ng 2 acknowledgement receipts sa magkaibang lugar, pareho yung kanilang pangalan, pero hindi tugma yung kanilang pirma. So these are supposedly the questions that the public and the Senate sitting on the impeachment court deserve clarification. Wala doon, hindi natin nakita sa kanilang pre-trial brief.
Kung maaari lang po magdagdag din doon. The pre-trial brief sets the tone on how the defense will structure its answers. So kung tunog lata na ang pre-trial brief, what more can we expect during the trial proper? No. Tama nga po yung nakalagay no na it's just mere denials at ang basis for the summoning of witnesses or even presenting documentary evidence is a general to rebut the allegations in the articles of impeachment. Wala pong pagdedetalye kung bakit po ini-introduce yung evidence na to, kung bakit ini-introduce yung witness na to. Kung ako po, possibly judge or even law school professor, no, i-check ko yan, no, i-correct ko yung ganong klaseng format. So sa atin, this is clearly hindi na naman pagseseryoso sa proseso. Kasi kung sineseryoso yung proseso, dapat binibigay na yung mga sagot na matagal lang hinihingi ng taong bayan. Which is, sino nga ba si Mary Grace Piatos? How do you provide evidence to controvert or contradict yung certification ng PSA na sa records nila, walang Mary Grace Piatos? No other than ipakita niyo kung sino siya. Kung wala pong ganon na makita tayo sa pre-trial brief, baka hindi natin makita ito sa mismong trial proper. So, nonetheless, both parties reserve the right to submit further evidence as necessary. Pero, supposedly, nilatag na po yan lahat during the pre-trial briefs and the pre-trial conference. Wala tayong nakitang ganon. So, kailangan na pong maging mas mapagmatsyag at masiyasat yung taong bayan sa mga magiging sagot sa trial proper.